This is the general manager, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
And now that we're here, we were thinking with Frank, how about having a glass of wine, all three of us together?
How's about a glass of contadino? Shall we go for it?
Yes. Frank, if you would be so kind and present what is contadino?
Well, contadino is actually our base red. It's very light in color. It's a little bit pinotish. It has the fragrance, and it actually represents also a kind of a field blend, a bit like an Austria gemischter Satz, which means it's a kind of a blend of all kinds of old varietals, and which we have in the vineyards.
So for you, it's like an introduction to Etna and to what you are doing, or?
Yes, it's part of an introduction to Etna in its let's say most elegant and refreshing and fragrant way. But it's also, I would say, historically a wine which represents what local farmers would do, as they didn't have a cellar to do a lot of selections, and so their vineyards represented their wine. In this case, it's the same thing for me. All the old, let's say, non-Nerello Mascalese goes out to this, into this wine, and actually my vineyards represent that wine also.
Robin, let's do a toast together, and then thank you for having us here.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for coming.
We're going around on this Tour de Frank in Prague, so we were thinking about having a glass of wine here with you.
Wonderful idea.
What do you
Glass of Frank wine?
Again?
Again, of course. So we have Contrada. We have a Porcaria.
And Frank, could you tell us what does PA stand for? What does it mean? What is this wine?
It's the initials for a vineyard site. It's called Porcaria, and it's in the village of Passobisciaro. Wines which have a little bit more body and structure, and they are richer than, let's say, the classic areas of the slopes of Etna.
We have to continue the Tour de Frank, Praze. So we're going to leave these gentlemen. Thank you very much. Basically, this is our shop, and as Franka was saying, this is a little bit of a schenk, a little bit of pouring of wine bar miniature, where we also have the seating outside. It's also our showroom, because we have all the bottles that we represent, all the people, including Frank Cornelissena from Etna, of course. We were thinking with Frank, because we've been on foot now, of having a little glass of wine, maybe with you. What would you recommend?
We have all April, all Mount, by the glass 2 wine. Contadino 2015 and Contrada Lucy.
And before we bring out a toast together, could we ask you, Frank, to give us a short explanation? What does MC mean?
It's the initials of the name of the single vineyard, and, which means Monte Colla. It's above Castiglione di Sicilia. It's specific and special in a way that it's the only one of my single vineyard sites, and which faces southwest, and so the sun goes down on this hillside, and that makes it also taste-wise and quite different. And, for example, it usually has a bit darker in texture color, and but especially the mid palate is a bit more creamy, like chocolatey, and it's a denser wine overall. The soil is also specifically different, and it is clay, sandy clay, and brittle rock, because it stands out of the lava. It's higher. So it faces, it's opposite face of Vína itself, and that makes it also distinctly different.
We have to get going. We're going to continue to Pizza Mova now, so that we say hello to the great people over there, and then we'll see you in the afternoon.
Yes, you will.
Fantastic.
Thanks
Thank you.
very much.
Franka. I wanted to combine, say hi to Pizza Nuova, and we were wondering if we might have a glass of wine together, just to toast that Frank is in town.
We have a Frank by glass, so we can have a Frank.
There you go.
Mungiava Rosso by the glass. Frank, can you tell us something about it?
Salute.
Salute. It's pure Nerello from 5 different vineyard sites. The Northern Valley of Vína. So the 2015 vintage is this. You see, it's a little bit lighter in color. It's very classic Nerello, I would say. It resembles a little bit the Pinotish and light colors, or it's also a bit Nebbiolo-ish. Especially in the mouth, and the tannins are stronger. We had a few stronger vintages and with darker color. Really, I'm very fond of the 2015s.
Grazie mille. Arrivederci.